I gotta say, having gone a week without watching these episodes, last episode's recap was valuable to me. It helped me get back into it without having to watch the previous episode, which is what I normally would do that. Like if I've taken more than like 3 or 4 days off from a show, I'll watch at least the last act of whatever the last episode was. Kind of remember where we were so that I can pick up where I was. But knowing how they do the recaps, I didn't do that, and I wasn't lost at all. So as soon as they started showing it again, I was like, oh yeah, this happened, that happened, and I was right back in it. Now this one's gonna be tedious because as I queued up, I see they're recapping last episode, which I just watched. So it's a mixed bag, but I think it's a net positive so far. Like, and I think it's the only problem if you binge, like which they never knew you were gonna binge back when this first started. When did this start? Has this been going on for 20 years? Was it like 2000, 2002, something like that when this first started? They didn't know we were going to be benching. So, now there'd be less of an excuse. If the show started now, you'd be like, what the hell are you doing? But they didn't know. They didn't know what they didn't know. So, giving them a grade on a curve for that, and also just the fact that it did benefit me last episode, I think it's a net positive. I don't think it's a big deal. I can get my drink on while they're doing it this episode. Yeah. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get in it. This is episode 29, and we're going on one. 3, 2, 1. I think I've said this before. Maybe not about this show, actually. I think I was talking about Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood, which I watched over on Patreon. And I like this line a lot. I love the creative battles because I've seen enough anime now that standard battles like sword fighting or just normal fisticuffs or shooting or whatever. It's kind of like passe. It's okay if there's emotional stakes, right? But it's kind of passe otherwise. I like the originality with the creativity with the battles. And in Full Metal, man, they'd be having like a fist come out of a ground and just go like this and block a blow, or have a part of a building come out and slap somebody, or just they use the environment. The way he fights is creative. Now it's starting to get a little old hat, like he'll stretch his arm out, gum, whatever, punch. Is that's getting a little old now, because he uses that a lot. But there's still such a level of creativity in the way he personally fights. And then the enemies have all these different interesting ways they fight, like you cannonballs, or this guy with all of his Batman gadgets, right? This is bad, isn't it? You better be sweating. I think they're mixing in some new reaction shots to what we saw last time. I think they are. I think I'll start paying more attention. Man, this place is wrecked. Like all the ships are wrecked. The dock is wrecked. I think the restaurant will float. I don't think the restaurant has been structurally damaged. Just one of the fins has, right? So other than that, I think it's okay. It may still float. I don't think the other stuff should have already sank. Like what he's standing on should have sunk by now. You're damn right. A bomb on a stick. I'm gonna get your ass. He's talking trash. Yes, I do. But yeah, I like the creative way they fight. Is what I'm saying. Like, I assume that's gonna keep up. They'll find new and creative ways for all kinds of people to fight each other. I don't bluff. Yeah, me now. You're bluffing. Nice try. Now he's making you come after him. His. I keep forgetting that his middle name is Monkey, or his last name is Monkey. Is it Luffy D Monkey? Is that his name? So when people call him a monkey, they're being literal. Oh, you better have a flamethrower. He's almost like a Mandalorian in a way. All the different little toys and stuff he has, like death toys. You know what I mean by toy. All the different ways he has to deal damage, right? That's right. Gatling. Now that's a new one. Tear that ass up. Meanwhile, I assume gravity's in play at some point. He'll come back down. Or can he levitate? I doubt it. So many arms. I think he likes it. Look at him. He's enjoying this ass whipping. Some people are masochists. Hey. I think he was doing something. He was loosening it up. He wasn't trying to dent it. He was trying to loosen it up. How about that? Is that a dent? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was just trying to damage it and he couldn't do it. This damaged it. I just cracked myself. You still rooting for this asshole? How dare you? Yeah, so what you're saying is you think that he's useless. I think he did something. There's a trick here, but he's wearing it down. Attrition. Wait a minute. Does he have a cloaking device? Come on, man. How do you do that? Can he fly? Yep, like I said, leadership through strength. One thing I like is they keep coming back and forth as far as like who has the initiative, right? Who's attacking, who's defending. It's not just all one or the other. Uh oh. So he went from Gatling gun to pistol to bazooka. Uh oh. That's what he's doing. He's wearing it down. I knew he had a plan. He's not just a dragon. Oh, he's gonna blow the ship up and he can't swim. Gotcha. Gotcha. So he kind of wanted to be tossed away, right? Well, crap. He don't even know his name yet, right? Maybe we should have gotten out of the water by now. This feels like this is a problem. You know, something big sinks, it'll pull you under, right? I'm flying, Jack. Or maybe you just don't. He's when you're too young, you don't fear death anyway, right? He's too young to fear death. You better be scared. Take the L. Is he actually gonna kill this dude? That's kind of dark, man. I think he's just gonna break his armor up and reduce him to nothing. You're pathetic. Without your armor, you are nothing. What is Iron Man without his suit? That's right. Head first into the water. You can't declare yourself the winner. You win when you win. Yeah. So he's literally just trying to kill him, apparently. He's like, wait, you're alive? I guess he is. He's trying to straight up murder this dude. Wow. That's dark, Luffy. Look, I know it's a fight, but like you can fight and subdue somebody without killing them, man. It's like Nami earlier left him to die. That was brutal, man. These people, like, they're a little more bloodthirsty than I thought they were. He's gonna need somebody to save his ass now. I don't know how he gets out of this by himself. You're still cheering for a loser. He lost. Yeah, the game is mine. That's right. Got my feet in your face. The hell, see, like I said, originality, right? This is very original. He's me throwing up. Guess he's changing the trajectory through this momentum. That makes sense. I think it makes sense. I'm not going to hit the physics too hard on this. We don't want to go down a physics rabbit hole on this show, but I think that's what they're implying here. He changed the trajectory of his fall, right? Giant Gave. What is Gave? At first, I thought he was saying cave when he said it the first time. I don't know. They lost me on that one. You ready to quit? Oh crap. Okay, he's get. Can he? Is he paralyzed? Can he not move at all? Like he can't swim, but can he pull himself up the net? Right. That's right. Look at him. Take that L. You gonna let him drown? So I like this. He wins the fight, but somebody has to save him from drowning. Probably be this dude. Guess he is gonna live. I thought Klaus tricked me for sure. Yeah, I think it's like he can't move at all, right? Like, is the net attached up to the top or not? That's what I'm unclear on. But if it is, you could climb up if you can move. But if you can't move, he's screwed, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yep, the sea's trying to kill him. Yeah, why is he going to be a geezer, man? He's telling you now. Get naked. I like this him that's going to say. I was thinking Jim, but he's too weak, probably. Man, this dude's swimming fast, man. I'm not sure the scale we're talking about here. It could just be 20 feet. I don't know. But and yeah, apparently the net is not attached all the way to the top. I was unclear on that. He's got a bit of the net that's around him, and he's got a tail, but it doesn't go all the way to the top. Dude, at some point you need to breathe, and so does Luffy. Oh well, nothing to do but die. Yoink! Oh crap! It's caught up. He didn't bring a knife either. I know he's gonna live, but this is still a tense. This is tense. Yeah, I'm gonna die underwater. I won't die here. It's been a quite. This whole story arc's been awesome. I know why people like it so much. I can see that, right? I can see why people like it so much. Yeah, sure. It's very easy because this has all been incredible. There's no give up in this crew. I'm joining this crew. Everybody's messed up, man. It really is about the characters. I've mentioned that before. It's about the characters, and they've spent so much time on his characterization specifically, because clearly he's joining the crew. Like, I'd be shocked if he doesn't join the crew. Say, I'm hallucinating fish right before I die from lack of oxygen. That was a representation of his dream, right? Gotcha. That's his dream. I really like this as his weakness. It works so well thematically. What he loves the most being in the ocean is his biggest weakness. That's just chef's kiss. Haha, that's right. Knocked him the F out. Not anymore. If you lose, you're out, apparently. Listen to Patty. Impossible. It's all about strength. I like it when they go dark eyes, by the way, where you can't see their eyes. I go bye bye now. He's tired, man. Leave him alone. Let him rest. That was quite the fight there. He's chilling. Dude, that was a hell of a fight, man. He needs to sleep. Yeah. Really? You're out of your mind. We all saw you lose. These men really love him, apparently. Why would you still follow him? I'm not even saying because he lost, because he makes terrible decisions. It's all about my ego. Oh, he's about to finish him off, ain't he? The man you poisoned. That's right. Shut the hell up. On your knees and apologize. Well, maybe he'll stay with him. Right. This guy is not very graceful, but whatever, right? So I thought he would also join the team, but it makes sense that he doesn't. I actually like this. I'm sure these guys will come back at some point. It's been real. I don't know what we're going to be going away on because all of our ships have been destroyed. Anyway, I got to go throw up. I had some Arby's, man. It's terrible. Imagine being almost poisoned to death, and now you're carrying this big fat ass here. That dude's got to weigh 300 pounds. Right. Right, right. I was okay, gotcha. I was wondering. We won't have any groceries. I'm kind of with him on this. I am the captain now. We won't have any more groceries. Damn, they're sensitive, man. That's why you're cooks and not soldiers. There's no crying in piratry. Hey, man, they have a lot of groceries on there. It can handle the weight. He said, let us withdraw gracefully, but he's not going with him. This dude's really creepy. He's blowing my mind. He keeps changing course on me. Maybe he is going with him. He's just having a final talk. I don't know. I don't know what this dude meant. All right. Okay. You're confusing me. Just leave. Not the small fry. We just saw you crying. We're not worried about you. Nah, I wouldn't fight those dudes. They're buck wild. I like how it's just a pile of bodies. That's so funny. Yeah, we transition to what's going to be the story next episode, I assume. This traitorous. I've already made my feelings plain. Backstabbing ass. There's no chance in hell. No chance in hell. Excommunicated. Don't try to pull on my heartstrings now. That's how I feel about this. Oh, don't be regretting now. You backstabbing traitorous ass. They're getting me started again. Man. Okay, look. I'm prepared to soften my stance on her if she has some tragic backstory. She has to immediately go take care of this, which she apparently didn't have to do before. She was just running around, ding, 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 shenanigans, stealing stuff. Wasn't worried about before. Maybe she got a raven with some, like her grandmother's dying, Bellasan or whatever she was talking about there. Maybe your grandma died, so maybe. But until they hit me with that, and I better be crying, I'm not softening my stance. Backstabbing ass. Okay, so they clearly are indicating that we're going to shift gears to her next episode, I assume. So, this was, I guess, a 10 episode arc. Episode 19 to episode 29. Very, very good. It's my favorite arc. It's only the fourth arc we've had, so, grain of salt. But that was really good. And you might, I was thinking at some points, because I think we had 3 episodes just on the fight between Don and Luffy, essentially. I mean, there was some other stuff happening, but at least the last 2 that I've watched for this fight, and it started before that, right? So, 2.5, 3 episodes, just them fighting. And when I was talking before about consolidating, maybe you could have consolidated that down to 1 episode, because a lot of it is just reaction shots. What is everybody thinking about this? Let's see the cooks floating in water. Let's see his crew members floating in water. How is everybody processing this? Well, it's about the characterization. It's not about the fighting. And they needed that extra time for the characterization, like Sanji. Like, they've heaped shovelfuls of characterization on him. And just what he's thinking, how's he processing this. The whole, which I assume they're leading up to him joining the crew and following Luffy, right? They're making it make sense. They could just have started with the character as soon as he sees Luffy, hey, I want to be with you. But no, they had him be the other way. There was no chance in hell he'd ever join somebody like that. And over the course of these 5, 6 episodes where he was first introduced to this one, we see his pivot. We see why he changes his mind and will join them now. If he does, right? But that's why I assume this is all about. So that's why they're taking their time. The fighting is the surface level stuff. What's happening underneath is characterization. That's what they were taking the time with. So I think this is actually paced out very well if you're aware of this other stuff going on, if you're soaking it in, you're processing it. Yeah. So that makes sense to me. That's what I think they were doing here.